You might have heard people throwing around the term interest media taking over social media. Social media is no longer social, it's now interest media based. Gary Vaynerchuk talks a lot about this, but it's been posted about on Forbes, on Medium, Think Media's podcast talks about it. Everybody's talking about social media is now interest media, which in some ways is true, but I've seen it taken too far in some cases, and so I want to provide a little clarity as someone who works in social media campaigns every single day. Social media is still social, guys, and the crux of a social media strategy still relies on social, on people. When they talk about interest media, what it means is just the way that content is delivered. It's just, instead of a series of people you follow showing up in your feed, it's a curated for you style page based around your interests. People don't follow accounts like they used to because they don't have to. You used to have to follow to see someone's content consistently in your feed. You don't anymore. That's what it means by interest media, and that's kind of where it ends. Okay, social media is still social, and this is one of the biggest, most fundamental mistakes that especially brands and businesses make with social media is they ignore the social aspect. They simply view it as a distribution channel for their messaging and their ads, which it is at a level, but what makes social media so powerful, the reason that it works so well, is because of that social aspect. What do I mean by this? So social means the direct connection, the comment sections, the likes, the engagements, the shares. These are not just useless metrics, these are real social interactions. And I know, you don't want to be social. You just want to post your stuff and have people love it and delete all the people that hate you. But that's not the real world, and social media is a reflection of the real world because it's made up of people in the real world. I know this is crazy, and especially for brands trying to win on social media, you have to go even farther with humanizing yourself because your page on its face is not a person, it's not a human. People don't really like that. That's why it's really difficult to grow faceless brand pages. On the other side, I'm glad that this shift has occurred because it's really forcing brands and businesses to rethink the way that they creatively deliver the messaging. Instead of just trying to pad these meaningless numbers like followers, subscribers, they're focusing on the metrics that do matter, which is watch time, which is shares, which is engagement, which shows that there's a human on the other side interacting directly with the content. They're having an experience with you. This is how a conversation works. If you think about it, it's always been interest media as well, because you don't follow pages that you're not interested in. You don't follow content you're not interested in. You don't share content you don't find interesting. So don't get confused by these terms, okay? Social media is still social. Interest media has always existed. You have to make interesting things on social media for people to socialize with you about.